U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in Israel. He met with the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and other top Israeli leaders today. This is Antony Blinken's seventh visit to the region, which, of course, was plunged into conflict October 7th when Hamas attacked Israel. Now, Blinken told Netanyahu the U.S. still opposes a planned Israeli ground operation into the Gazan city of Rafah. He also talked about how to get more humanitarian aid into Gaza, while also urging Hamas, once again, to accept the deal that would release hostages and achieve a truce, saying Hamas would bear the blame for any failure to get a deal off the ground.
We're determined to get a ceasefire that brings the hostages home, and to get it now. And the only reason that wouldn't be achieved is because of Hamas. There is a proposal on the table, and as we've said, no delays, no excuses. The time is now, and the time is now long past due to bring the hostages home to their families.
Fraser Jackson in D.C., I'm going to bring you back in here. Fraser, we just heard there the U.S. Secretary of State walking this fine line between saying, yes, we'll get the hostages back home, but also, yes, we'll get more aid into Gaza. I can see what he's hoping to achieve here, but is he going to get it?
Well, it's a fine line that the U.S. has been trying to walk ever since October 7th, and it's a line which has caused anger on both sides, the pro-Palestinian and the pro-Israeli side here in the U.S., both feeling like the government is not doing enough. Now, we are hearing from those reports that are coming out of the region, especially from one Axios reporter, who, it must be said, has been quite accurate and being proven to have quite high-level connections in the Israeli government, that Netanyahu told Blinken during that meeting that he won't accept any deal that means ending the war. Of course, Netanyahu vowed just on Tuesday to continue with the operation in the southern town of Rafah, whether there was a ceasefire or not. That, of course, something that the U.S. has strongly opposed for a long time. Blinken told Netanyahu again on Wednesday that the U.S. does not support this war effort in Rafah. They still have not seen any credible plan on how to deal with the over 1 million Palestinians that are currently taking shelter in that region. And that is something we've had confirmed to us by the State Department and other parts of the government as well. Now, Antony Blinken's main message during this is obviously to try to get more aid into the Gaza Strip. We are told that around 5,000 trucks have entered the Strip since the beginning of April, but that is simply not enough. And Antony Blinken has heralded the opening of the Erez crossing in the north of the Gaza Strip, so more aid can come in from Jordan. That, of course, something that a deliverable that Joe Biden got from Netanyahu on his call with Netanyahu over a month ago, a very fiery phone call. But yes, simply not enough being done in the eyes of the American government. They're trying to stave off this operation as they await the response from Hamas on whether the ceasefire deal will go ahead or not.
Fraser, thank you for that. Fraser Jackson reporting for us.